Now, chat, I know what you're here for. I know what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about a very big story that has recently happened within the past 24 hours, and that is about our queen, Ironmouse, right? Now, I want to say this really quickly. I don't think I can think of any VTuber that is more deserving of good in their life, right? I really think Ironmouse is one of the greatest streamers of all time. Not even counting like VTubers, right? But as far as it goes with VTubers, she is amazing. She's such a beacon of light. So to do something to Ironmouse, to troll her, to hurt her career, really fucking gets under my skin, chat. This is up in the air. We don't know exactly what's going on, but unfortunately, chat, Mousie's VOD channel has been deleted. It is gone, chat. Her VOD channel is gone on YouTube. So let's go take a look at what happened. So 23 hours ago, Ironmouse's YouTube VOD channel faces deletion, which by the way, it was deleted by YouTube after getting hit by copyright trolls aiming to dox her. So someone has hit her VOD channel with multiple copyright strikes all at once. Remember, guys, the only way to dispute those is you have to do a DMCA, like a rebuttal, which requires that you give them your personal information, including your address, your name, all kinds of stuff. So, of course, Mousie's like, I'm not going to do that. My safety is way more important in this VOD channel. The claimants have ignored Vshoujo's communications, and YouTube won't budge. That is right, chat. So, Vshoujo has tried to reach out on behalf of Ironmouse to see what the fuck is going on. Remember, she's in the middle of a subathon, chat, all through September. So I don't think that it's wrong to say that the perpetrators did this on purpose as a targeted attack. Because remember, chat, she's very busy right now. So for you to do this in the middle of her subathon is absolutely targeted. So I know that we have talked a lot about the abuse of the DMCA copyright system, right? It's absolutely horrible because these people are doing it in bad faith, right? You know, I've dealt with this. I've dealt with this with Falter. They're doing it in bad faith just to troll, just to get information hidden that they don't want released. They will do anything that they can to make life harder for you. But the problem is that this is all automated. So YouTube isn't going to do anything because the whole system is not only broken, but it's automated. And we know that now because of the situation with Ari, all the other stuff that we've seen from people. So, guys, let's go take a look at the actual video of her talking about it.
Apparently, my VOD channel got copy striked like 3 times in a row. So, it's gonna get deleted because...
Remember, chat, this is live. This is why she is streaming right now. She's literally still live right now, but this happened, you know, yesterday.
I don't want to dispute it because I don't want to submit my personal information to whoever it is. So I think my VOD channel is gonna be deleted. Yep. So sorry, guys.
Absolutely so up.
I don't really understand what's happening because like Vshoujo like attempted to reach out to them.
There is a bot archive on Reddit.
Resolve it, and they've ignored us, and no one has reached out back, even though Vshoujo has reached out on my behalf.
It's horrible.
They don't want to answer, so I don't want to give my personal information out to a stranger.
And that's the thing, chat, right? Under the DMCA system, you have to release your personal information. And that's a huge part that people use against you. Because once they get that personal information, they can send stuff to your house. They know your personal name. They know your address. There's a lot of stuff that they can do to really go after you. So for Mousie's safety, it is better that she does not try to rebuttal those claims. And that's the thing, Mr. Shoujo. She can't fight the claims because if she does, she's going to be required to release her personal information.
So my channel is going to get deleted. Basically, why I'm upset.
That's a great point, Chip. She does live with her family, so it puts multiple people in danger. That's very true. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, absolutely true. There's nothing she literally can do in this situation other than, you know, try to get like Vshoujo to step in or do something like as far as like the bigger platform. But she personally by herself cannot fight it.
I'm gonna dispute it. I'm not gonna put my safety in danger because somebody doesn't want to answer to somebody else and would rather have my personal information. If a company reaches out to you and be like, hey, what the fuck is going on, da 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 da, can we resolve this? At least answer back. That would be very kind, but fortunately, no one is answering back. So I'm just gonna accept that my VOD channel is gonna get deleted, and I'm really sad about it, and I'm probably gonna cry about it for 15 minutes in the bathroom. So I'll be right back.
And that's pretty much it, chat. She comes back after 15 minutes and she continues the stream, but it breaks my heart. It really does break my heart. The trolls are gonna do that to her. I mean, again, this is Mousie. This is the purest, pure person. And you're going to go after Mousy? And the fact that she can't rebuttal it, the fact that she can't go back against it. Remember, chat, this is her VOD channel. This is part of her well-being. This is part of her revenue. This is part of the joy that she brings to lots of people as she puts her VODs up. The trolls have absolutely done huge damage to her and her brand, and of course, affected her fans as well. I mean, it's really, really bad, chat. This isn't just like so brush it off. You know, this is really, really bad. I know that she said that Vshoujo was on it, but that the channel is now down, August. So I do want to point that out. That channel is now down. I hope Vshoujo is able to step in. I hope somebody's able to step in and make this right. But this is just an absolutely horrible situation. Yeah, Rain, so what could happen is they could make another channel and start posting some of those VODs again. I do know a lot of people on Reddit have created like a library of some of that stuff. So a lot of people do have backups of it. So hopefully that would be a thing, at least for now. But I do want to know what Legal Mindset has to say. So I'll certainly reach out to him and see what he has to say. So let's take a look at what everybody is saying about it. Trolls aside is yet another time for YouTube to show everybody on how ass their automated system is, as well as their rubbish support, where we see the same copy-pasted rubbish. They immediately view the situation and are unable to do anything. And again, chat, we've seen this with Fifi, we've seen this with Tyga, we've seen this with so many people where they just are getting literally bent over by the automated system. Nobody that is a content creator can look at me today, can look me in the eyes and go, you are 100% safe on YouTube at all times. You're literally not safe, chat. At any point in time, somebody could delete you if they want to. Falter could potentially delete all my stuff if he wanted to. Now, I've already given my personal information because I was willing to fight for it. But you know what I mean? Like, some people are not comfortable with that. Some people can't do that. Some people cannot afford to give out their personal information like I could. I'm hoping that Vshoujo as a company can deal with the issue using legal and their company address to deal with it. Exactly. That's what I'm hoping too. Like, they can be like, as a representative, we can be like, what's the name? Oh, it's Vshoujo LLC Incorporated, and the company address is this and this. You know, something to protect her legally. I think it's kind of where Vshoujo can step in. I don't know exactly about the DMCA stuff, but I do think there is that ability. But again, we really need to ask Legal Mindset about it. Not that Legal can like do anything himself, but he can at least tell us what Mousy can do. You know what I mean? YouTube get a copyright lawyer to represent you. Also, YouTube, when a YouTuber does this, you can't use a lawyer to own support page told you to get to. So here's what happens, chat. And this happened with Tyga. This also happened with Fifi. You get a legal representative to talk to YouTube, and you know what they say? Oh, I'm sorry. We only work with partnered pages. Well, no shit. My page isn't partnered because you deleted it. YouTube is so dumb. They are so dumb, chat. Their whole system is absolutely horrible. But so dumb because in YouTube's article for appealing copyright, they specifically say you can have a lawyer make the appeal and use their office's address. But when you do that, YouTube says you're not allowed to and must use your personal information. I didn't know this, but this is absolutely stupid. Oh yeah, you can have a lawyer, but JK. We are so reliant on YouTube to be successful, chat. Without YouTube, we're not going to be in that upper echelon of content creators, right? Streaming is not enough. You have to be everywhere. You have to create content everywhere. Someone needs to majorly break YouTube in a court of law. Here's what I think. I was talking to somebody about this. Somebody's got to take YouTube to court. There's got to be like a class action lawsuit that has to go down to make this change, make this stop, because YouTube just doesn't give a shit. Trolling Ironmouse said everyone might be the most fucked up things you can do. Exactly. Like, it's also equivalent to taking a bat to a wasp nest. Vshoujo has the power to fuck around and find out, especially for someone like Mouse, where privacy is such a big deal. That's true. Really needs to happen to somebody who needs to sue YouTube of the requirement to disclose personal information, resolve the dispute as a form of invasion of privacy. That's very smart. By law, companies need to keep private information secure. I'm not sure how YouTube has gotten away with this for so long. And guys, I'll let you know, this isn't just YouTube. This is Twitch as well. Twitch does the exact same thing. Exact same thing. I'm just hoping the best for Mousy here, chat. This is an absolutely horrible situation. It happened to such a good person, right? Like, good people are not supposed to have all these bad things happen to them. And this is just a great example of somebody that is not deserving of any bad in their life, that has done so much good for everybody else through charity work, through being, inspirational, a beacon for the VTuber community. And for you to troll this person of all people, you're about to f around and find out. I really do hope Vshoujo is able to, really make something happen legally here, because this is not okay. And send some good vibes and love to Ironmouse. I know she's going to be fighting this for a little bit. Chat, I do want to remind you, we're not here to harass anybody or anything like that. Obviously, we're here to, have a discussion. Whatever happens to these people that are bad, it needs to happen in a legal process, right? We need to get them legally. That's the thing. So you know what? Actually, wait, I have a button for this. Hold on. Before we dive into today's story, this is a public PSA. Do not harass anyone. Do not be mean. We are here to discuss today's story in a very positive and informational way. We do not know who it is, but even if we were to find out, you don't need to go harassing and attacking these people. Let them face the repercussions legally. Tear them apart where it hurts them the most. I really hope things improve for her because this is just not okay. This is one of those things that I cover. This really upsets me. So justice for Ironmouse, absolutely. Well, here's what we're going to talk about today because apparently her editor for her channel decided to speak out about some of the stuff that was going on, and maybe actually it was not copyright trolls. So I want to open up a discussion here about what's going on so we can decide together what we think actually happened. Let's go check in here with Ezzy. So Ezzy tweeting out here, so as Ironmouse talked about on stream yesterday, yes I can too. Ironmouse's VODs is getting deleted as there's 3 copyright strikes, 2.5 years of work, 1,000 plus VODs. It was a good ride. That we could make it to 100K though. So of course our VODs are very close, over 1,000 videos, very close at 100,000, but it is gone, chat. Of course, we have the verification of Vtuber got above. YouTube has talked to them, etc. But the only thing to be done is to dispute, which requires personal information, which Mousy understandably doesn't want to share with a random third party, nor have the claimers replied to contact to retract them. So again, just a reminder, Vtuber did try to reach out and try to get it retracted. They haven't answered, so Ironmouse does not want to reveal her personal information, and it's just gone, chat. She did talk about it on stream a little bit, which we looked at. The request for personal information is YouTube broken system. Not some person trying to dox her, as people are claiming right now. So be mad at YouTube. But it's very different from what we initially thought. Well, Ezzy actually tweeting out here, who apparently is the editor for that channel. That was not the case, chat, apparently. So Ezzy tweeting out seems like people are really misunderstanding the situation. There are no evil people trying to claim her content as theirs. They heard her channel or trying to fish for her IRL name to expose it. And I do not want people misconstrue my words and tweets to find that narrative. So apparently, chat, it's not actually, according to Ezzy, it's not somebody going after her. It's actually just the YouTube shittiness of the system, you know, again, taking down somebody's channel due to copyright strikes. Now, here's my question, chat. All of these strikes happen all at the same time. There were 3 of them, right? So I'm very much wondering which clips they were, if this was something like the clips that should have been grandfathered in, but it kind of just seems like YouTube is being YouTube. Until I kept diving into this a little bit more, as he kept, you know, continuing on, I think reaction content is risky. You watch stuff you don't own. Most people are cool with it. Most follow it's under fair use. And most people just claim to add revenue and we can use YouTube editor to cut it out of the video. But some press to remove immediately, which results in a strike. So again, this does beg the question, was this still somebody that had it out for Mousy that she reacted to their stuff and they were just like, no, you know, I'm gonna go after her. You know what I mean? So it still begs the question, but I think at the end of the day, nobody really knows except Mousy and Vtuber and the person that actually pushed it through. It does very much bring up to question if all 3 of them happened at the same time. I feel like it was from the same party. So was there ill intent? That's the question right now, chat. So let's go look here at a little bit of stuff. There was a little bit of a follow-up by Ezzy over on Reddit, which we looked at this post yesterday. Ezzy actually did reach out here and said, hi, I work on her VOD's channel. While I'm not actively involved with the process re the strikes, I can share some insights. Having to put personal information in dispute is part of the copyright system. We all know that. As disputing is legally or technically a legal process, or at least a potential precursor to one. So from the POV, it makes sense that sometimes, very rarely, do things go to court and end up among lawyers. So it is important you do have to provide that stuff. It is true that sometimes people are using the broken system to attempt to dox people, but that's not the case here as Mouse is just choosing not to share personal information with a random third party, which is entirely fair. For her safety, she does not want to release that information. You know, and I would do the exact same. I totally get where she's coming from. People not replying to contact happens quite often as well. So again, we know Vtuber did reach out. Ironmouse did reach out. Nobody responded to it. I mean, you want to be mad at YouTube for the broken system. Honestly, these strikers don't even know what they did. They got notifications when user content wants to delete it and press yes, none the wiser. The only reason most people know that this counts as a strike is because YouTube told them. So definitely calling into question quite a lot, which we followed up on yesterday. Of course, you know, we have a follow-up here. No, Ironmouse's VOD channel didn't get hit by copyright trolls. Aiming to dox her is just the risk of uploading React content to YouTube. I do want to point out something that was an important comment, which kind of echoes a lot of my sentiments. So here we have one that says, let's get a few things cleared up. The Twitter user is claiming to be the one who manages her bot account. However, the user also said she's not privy to the details of what happened. So we do see, as she said herself, I'm not really, you know, part of the striking system, only familiar with managing this stuff. So, but it's got to be all between Vtuber, Mousy, and the party that put out those copyright strikes. What is being explained here is there is a possibility that this is a case of casual copyright claim with no intention but ill intention behind it. However, she is unable to confirm if that possibility is true because, like she said, there is nobody that is out in the public that is involved in the process, including the manager for that channel. And next, that normally is the step. However, if you do pursue it in a certain way, it just will literally get your channel deleted. It really sucks, but that is the YouTube system, which we will complain about here in a minute. I think that the tweeter is being fair and providing some benefit of the doubt to the copyright striker in this case. However, the possibility is that malicious strike cannot be ruled out because we don't know who's behind their strike and what their motivations are at this moment. The only thing we know are the copyright striker did not respond to Mousy and VShojo. Mousy has simply said the legal team is now involved and that she will let them handle it, and the channel actually did get deleted because of the strikes. In addition, the user also seemed to be contradicting what Mouse said. Mousy said that she would either get it fixed through legal means or simply create another channel. But this user said that it's against the TOS of YouTube to do so. Which actually, guys, as much as we looked at the Tyga situation, her making another VOD account would actually technically go against YouTube's TOS. That is entirely true. They will count that as ban evasion. So she's not going to be able to make another account. According to YouTube's TOS, she's going to have to use what she has. What I'm trying to point out here is that neither guilt nor innocence can be proven at this moment, and it could mean either as malicious attempt or a natural consequence of React content is jumping to conclusions. Basically, nobody except Mouse, VShojo, and the copyright striker actually know what is happening. Not even this edgy person who comes to help manage her account. We'll need to see how the situation further develops before we can assume it happened. 100% agree with this. So, chat, I think right now what we need to talk about more than anything is the issues with YouTube. This is entirely an issue with YouTube continuing to have such a shitty program for their DMCA and a copyright system that everything can just so easily be taken down. We don't know exactly what happened, right? Yesterday we were looking at it and, really did seem like it was these people that, were trying to get it taken down. I mean, the timing is just, it's a little too coincidental for me, you know what I mean? So I was very much willing to believe it. However, with the editor coming out and kind of, maybe saying, maybe not, I'm not sure, chat. So let me ask you, do you feel like there was ill intentions? Do you feel like it was not? Do you feel like this was just somebody just trying to fix their stuff and that was it? Do you feel like somebody is actually going after Mousy? What do you think actually happened? I'm still sort of leaning towards somebody actually went after Mousy. I think the timing is a little too coincidental. But again, we're never going to actually know unless somebody makes a statement, right? Obviously, we're going to have to wait and see what's actually going on. But I think it's okay to, speculate a little bit. I mean, that's what we're here for. But here's the real issue. Is YouTube's striking system. The fact that you have to reveal your personal information at the start of it. The fact that they can easily just delete your channel like this is incredibly broken. Remember, guys, Mousy cannot make another page because that would be by YouTube standards. By YouTube standards, that is considered ban evasion. Absolutely horrible. If you say, these people are going after her, well, it should not be that easy to take down a channel, right? I mean, even when we say, if there was no ill intention, then if there was no ill intention and they just want, they don't want her to be able to claim their revenue on it, which under certain cases is their right, why are we jumping immediately to getting your channel deleted? Like, really, YouTube, come on. These creators are very reliant on the revenue that they're making, which they work very hard to put this content out. But for you to go as far as to just delete someone's channel all at once because somebody doesn't want to provide their personal information because they're worried about getting doxxed, that is ridiculous. The fact that that is the system that is set in place. There should be something where somebody can dispute it before releasing personal information. And the fact that YouTube continues to function like this blows my fucking mind. So I feel very horrible for Mousy having to deal with all of this. And it's not just VTubers, it's other content creators as well. So I really hope the best for Ironmouse. I really hope that VShojo is able to fight for this. And I really, really hope that she's able to get her VOD channel back. Whether this was ill intention or not, she does not deserve it to have her channel stricken and her system is broken. But guys, give me some 07s for Ironmouse and her VOD channel. Send her some love, and I'll certainly keep you up to date on what is going on with her VOD channel. But for now, chat, it's newt, it's gone.